You ever notice how the Bible never lists its own table of contents? No appendix, no inspired ISBN number. Peter didn't pen a table of contents, neither did Paul, nor James, nor Jude, not John, not Mark, not Luke, not Matthew. And as he was ascending into heaven, Jesus Christ didn't lean over the clouds and shout a heavenly footnote saying, by the way, look out for these 27 books. No, what we have in the New Testament is letters, just letters, occasional histories written to people who already knew what a bishop was, already knew what the breaking of the bread meant, already knew whose authority was final when things got messy. For 300 years, no leather-bound New Testament, just bishops, bread, wine, and martyrs. Those would be people dying very publicly for doctrines they supposedly hadn't read yet. But sure, sola scriptura, totally obvious, must have been in the margins. If scripture alone is enough, who told you which books count? If the Bible is self-authenticating, why did it take councils, votes, and bishops to settle the question? And why does every canon list look suspiciously Catholic until the 1800s? The church gave you scripture, you returned the favor by denying the church. That's not reform, that's stealing the family photo album and changing the captions. This one's symbolic, that one's optional. This verse is clear: until two or more are gathered in his name and can't agree on what it means. It's almost like scripture isn't quite conspicuously clear. The apostles preached first, then people wrote things down, then the church said, yeah, that's legit, that order matters, unless chronology offends you. No one opened Romans and said, ah yes, now we invent Christianity. No one read Corinthians and thought, wow, this implies there was no altar, no hierarchy, no sacramental life before this paragraph. Paul didn't mail letters to strangers with study Bibles. He wrote corrections to churches that already existed, already baptized, already celebrating something he called the Lord's Supper, without air quotes, and they knew what he meant. If scripture alone is enough, why did heretics quote it too? If clarity is the rule, why did unity vanish on contact? And why do the earliest Christians sound Catholic? Has history become inconvenient? Try steeping in it longer. You don't discover the canon, you receive it, you don't authenticate scripture. You submit to it and you don't get a New Testament without a church old enough to say no to books that tried. And if sola scriptura really were the rule and the scriptures really were clear, then Protestant culture should be monolithic, lockstep agreement on everything. But it's not. The Bible didn't fall from the sky, it came from the altar, from hands that baptized, voices that preached, and blood that sealed doctrine. Before chapter numbers existed, you can love the book, you should, just don't pretend it arrived alone. Act accordingly.